Welcome to day 8. Today's practice invites you to release tension in your hips and lower body. Open yourself up to new possibilities as you let go of what no longer serves you. Today's affirmation: I release and let go with ease. Hey guys, this is Tommy. Welcome back to day 8. Today we are going to focus on lower body deep stretch. So if you need, have your blanket, blocks and yoga strap if you need for today's class. If you are ready, let's get started. Roll down onto your spine. Now for a moment, pull your knees in towards your chest. You can bring your hands or your arms, wrap around your shin, or keep your hands to your knees. Pull your shoulders down, relax your body. Just for a moment, close your eyes. Take a few nice inhale and exhale to let go and to settle down into this pose. To bring all your attention to your mat, to your body, for this moment. Take a nice deep breath. Set your positive intention for today's class to listen to your own body, to never pushing your body, judging your body, letting go of any expectations, and to understand that we all have different bodies, different goals. Take one more deep breath. You can keep your eyes closed or blink your eyes open. Bring your hands to your knees. Gently take a few circles with your knees. Small or big circles, depends on your feeling, your body. Take your time, open your hips. Pull your knees in, open your knees wide. And just like that few times, feel the sensation in your body as you move in your legs. Take one more deep breath, open your knees wide and hold there. Keep your hands to your knees. Relax your shoulders, relax your face. Take a deep breath. And then gently reverse the direction. Pull your knees in and out. Just reverse the direction for a few more circles. Small or big circles. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Make sure to feel the sensation in your body today as you're moving. Stay focused on your body. That way you can modify the poses. It's more safe for your body to set your attention to your body today. Take one more deep breath. Gently pull your knees in. Start to rolling your ankles. Releasing any tension here, pointing and flexing your toes a few times. Take a nice deep breath. And then drop the left foot down to the mat. Squeeze the right knee in and open the right leg, extend it up. Now here, if you need, grab your strap to the ball of the right foot. If you have more space, you can just keep your hands to your right leg or reach to grab your big toe or either side of your right foot. Okay? So make sure if you need to grab your strap, use your strap. If you putting some maybe tension in your neck and shoulders, make sure to use the strap and pull the right leg in and out just few times. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Feel the sensation in your right hamstring here. Take a nice deep breath. Open the right leg wide to the right side and back to the center a few times. Take another deep breath. And then gently bring the right leg back to the center. pull the right leg in. You can even bring both hands to your right foot. Maybe use the strap, maybe grab your big toe. Again, we all have different bodies. You just need to listen to your own body. Take a nice deep breath. Maybe lift your shoulders off the mat, pull your knees, right knee in, draw forehead in towards your right knee. Take a deep breath. And then release your shoulders. Bend the right knee, bring the right ankle on top of the left knee. Stay here for a moment, gently rocking side to side. Take a deep breath. And then few times release your arms by your side. Few times pull the left leg in and out, in and out. Create more space in the right hip. And then see if you can reach forward to grab either the left leg or your left shin. Relax your head, relax your shoulders, pull in and squeeze the left leg in. Feel the sensation in the right hip. You can even flex your both feet here. Take a few more deep breaths. One more deep breath. Excellent job. Now release your hands, bring the left foot down, arms by your side, pull the right knee away from your body. Keep the right ankle here. Now press the left foot and lift your hips off the mat. Hold here. Let the right knee to fall down. Hold. Deep breath in. Squeeze your glutes. Lift more. And then release. Bring the right knee in. And release the right ankle. Beautiful job. If you need any movement, feel free to rocking your knees, your legs side to side. Take a nice deep breath. If you are ready for the second side, keep the right foot here, pull the left knee in, and extend the left leg up. Again, you can use the strap or using your hands. Take a nice deep breath. You have more space, reaching to grab the left foot. Few times pull the left leg in and out, in and out. A few times to the left side and back to the center. The left side and back to the center. One more time. You might feel different from side to side. That's okay, that's normal. Now keep the left foot or keeping your hands to your strap. Take a nice deep breath. Pull the left leg in. Lift the shoulders and crawl your forehead towards your left knee and left knee towards your forehead. It's a very nice and deep stretch here. Take a deep breath here. And release your forehead down. Bend the left elbow and bring the left ankle on top of the right knee. Now from here, very gently rocking side to side, pushing the left knee away from your body. You can stay here if you already feel a deep stretch or you feel maybe pain in your left hip. That's fine, stay here. Or you have more space, reaching forward to grab the right leg and pull in. Shoulders relax, neck and head, face relax. Remember, today you're focusing on your lower body, not your upper body, so you don't need to push any tension to your upper body. Relax your face, pull the right leg in even more, squeeze it in. Take a few more deep breaths. You can even talk your toes in or out, point the toes. Take one more deep breath. Squeeze the right leg in and release the right foot down. Keep the left ankle here, arms by your side. Press the right foot down, lift the hips, lower back and mid back off the mat, pushing the floor away. Drop the left knee down as much as possible for you. Squeezing your glutes here. Take a deep breath. And exhale to release your back, release your hips down, one vertebrae at a time. Release the right leg here. Pull your knees in, take a nice deep breath. Bring your hands to the back of your legs, rocking back and forth gently, few times, and then coming to a seated position. Extend your legs out in front of you. Take a moment here. Few times, pointing and flexing your toes. Take a deep breath. You can even grab your strap or without a strap, again, the same thing, because we all have different bodies, okay? Using the strap is your friend. Take a deep breath, lengthen your spine, exhale, fold over your legs. If you have more space, reaching to grab outer edge of your feet with your spine nice and tall, with your chest open and hinge at your hips, lower down. Bring your abdomen down instead of your chest. You don't want to round in the back. You want to reach your chest forward, lengthen your lower back, mid back, shoulders, relax. Hold here. Take a few more deep breaths. Each time you want to go further, make sure to take a deep breath in, lift the chest, and lower your belly down to your thighs. Hinge at the hips, shoulders relax, face, neck relax. Take one more deep breath. And exhale to release and rounding the back, coming back up. Bend your knees and then swing your legs, coming to a tabletop on your hands and knees. If you need, pad your knees. Coming to your tabletop, tuck the toes under and lift the knees, lift the hips, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, take a few deep breaths as you're moving your hips side to side, bending one knee at a time. Keep your lower belly engaged, relax the shoulders. Take one more deep breath. And from here, find a stillness, downward facing dog. Pushing the floor away with your hands, spread your fingers wide. And then take the left leg, reach the left leg up, bend the left knee. And from here, open the left hip. Take a few circles with the left knee. One more. And then reverse the direction. Open the left hip. Beautiful job. Now reach the left leg back up. Take a deep breath in and shift forward. Step the left foot out in front of you. Drop the left knee down. If you have blanket or knee pad using, and bring the right knee to your pad. Keep the left knee and ankle in line. Lengthen your spine, pushing your hips down and forward. It's a deep stretch for your right hip flexor. You can even bring your hands to your hips, push your hips down. Take a moment here. Take a deep breath. And then bring your hands to your blocks, pushing your hips back, straighten the left leg. Keep your chest open, lower down. And then bend the left knee, pushing your hips down and forward. Lift the chest for deeper stretch, your right leg, right hip flexor. And then again, pushing back, straighten the left leg. Lower your belly down, lift the chest for deeper stretch, the left leg. Beautiful job. Now from here, very slowly start to bend the left knee and then release the left leg. Step back, coming to your tabletop. Bring your hands down. You can keep your blocks here. Hands down, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Prepare for the second side. So pushing the floor away, finding your balance. Take the right leg up, deep breath in. Then start to take a few circles with the right hip. You can even pause if you feel better. Take one more deep breath. And then reverse the direction of the circles. Beautiful job. Take one more deep breath. Extend the right leg up and step it through between your hands. For low lunge, drop the left knee down. Bring your hands to your block. Take a deep breath, pushing your hips down and forward. Open the left hip flexor. Take a deep breath, lengthen your spine. Hold here for a few deep breaths. Excellent. Now here, pushing your hips back, stretch the right leg. Plant your toes in, hold, lower down, lift the chest. Excellent. Now, take one more deep breath. Bend the right knee, lower down your hips, lift the chest. And pushing back, straighten the right leg. Lift the chest. And one more time, bend the right knee, lower down, open the left hip flexor, exhale, pushing back to straighten the right leg. Excellent job. Now gently start to moving forward, bend the right knee, release your blocks, and then coming to your tabletop on your hands and knees. Beautiful job. Now take a few circles here with your hips. Take your hips over to one side and then back, shifting forward just like that. Just like that, few times. And then reverse the direction. See how do you feel in your hips, your inner thighs, your lower body. Beautiful job. Now coming back to the center. Excellent job. Now take a wide-legged child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch. Open your knees as much as possible, pushing your hips back. It's like a child's pose with your chest open. And then from here, lift the hips and lower down. Bend the knees, pull the heels in, and then few times just like that, pushing back. Lower your hips back, chest open, and then inhale, shift forward, lower down, drop your hips down, and bend your knees, pull your hips in, and then again, one more time, coming back, and then shift forward. Beautiful job. Now coming back, if you need, make your way coming to the long edge of your mat for frog pose. Beautiful. If you have 2 blankets, use 2 blankets for each knee, and then from the tabletop, start to open your knees. Lower down onto your forearms if you have more space. From tabletop, start to open your knees. Okay, my blanket is not enough for me. I just take it off. So from tabletop, make sure to keep your hips and knees in line, knees with your ankle, and even turn your toes in. Create a 90-90-90 angle with your body. You can stay here if you already feel a deep stretch. You can even using your blocks or lower down like this onto your forearms. Okay? If you feel ready, you can moving your hips back and forth. Check with your body, make sure to keep your knees and your hips in line, and then from here, gently find the stillness where you feel a deep stretch, not pain, it's not painful, it's just a deep stretch. Hold here. Take a moment here. Feel your hips, your inner thighs. Take a few more deep breaths. And then gently, if you are ready, let's get started coming out of the pose. Very carefully press your hands, touch the toes, and walking your knees in, coming back to your tabletop on your hands and knees. Prepare for pigeon or double pigeon pose. If you need, hand your block. Bring one shin in front of you and stack the other shin right on top of your shin. You can even turn your toes in, flex your feet like this. If it's too much, you can extend the bottom leg and then just bring one shin like this. If you have block, place your block between your knee and the other foot just to feel this gap. If you feel better, you can even using your blanket, start from here, feel deep breaths. Maybe you can go deeper, lower down, hinge at the hips, okay? Just make sure to listen to your own body because this pose is very intense. So make sure to be careful here. Listen to your body. Take a deep breath. If you already feel a stretch, or maybe you can go deeper, lower down, hinge at the hips, walking hands out. Take a few nice deep breaths. Keep your chest open. Deep breath in and out. See if you have more space, you can even lower down onto your forearms. Take a few more deep breaths here. Very gently start to release the pose. Gently releasing your legs. Bring your feet flat on the mat. Few times rocking your legs side to side. Releasing any tension here from your hips, your inner thighs. You can even pause to one side. And then take it over to the other side. Excellent job. Now very gently coming back to the center and switch your legs. Bring one shin on top of the other, or extend the bottom leg and bring the other leg on top of your extended leg. Take a deep breath, lengthen your spine. See if you need put block between your knee and your foot. If not, fold over your legs. If you have more space, hands down. If you have even more space, lower down onto your forearms. I prefer to start from here because I already feel very intense stretch to my hip. So I prefer to start from here and stay here for a few minutes and see if I have more space, I can lower down onto my forearms. So make sure to just listen to your own body. Take a few moments here. Deep breath in and out. Take another nice deep breath wherever you are. Feel the sensation in your body. And gently start to release the pose. Releasing your legs gently. Take your body towards the top of your mat. Keep your feet flat on the mat, rocking your legs side to side. Beautiful job. Now for a moment, extend your legs out in front of you and see if you can even release your legs even more. You can fold forward over your legs, rounding your back. You can even massage your legs, massage your hips, your inner thigh. Just stay here for a moment. If you need any other movement, feel free to do so. Take a nice deep breath. Excellent. Now, lift the chest, bring the soles of feet together, pull your heels in, lengthen your spine. You can stay here, lengthen your spine. If you already feel a stretch here, you can fall forward just like this and lower your knees down. If you want to go further, you can press your hands to your knees, open your feet. Take a deep breath, lengthen, and then bend your elbows, hinge at the hips, drop your knees down. Use your hands and lower your knees down. Make sure you don't feel any pain here. You just need to feel a stretch. Lower down, hinge at the hips, lift the chest. If you feel pain, make sure to use your blocks underneath your knees. And remember, we all have different bodies. Make sure to listen to your own body. You can even release your hands, walking your hands forward and drop down onto your forearms. You can use block, rest your forehead on your blocks. You can tap your knees down. Take a few more deep breaths. And very gently start to release the pose. Bring your knees to the center. Bring your hands to the back of your legs and then roll forward. Bring your forehead on top of your knees. Rest here for a moment, or if you need to, Massage your legs, moving your legs, that's fine. Take a nice deep breath wherever you are. Gently coming back up to your tabletop. Again, you can pad your knees. For this pose, make sure to have your blocks, okay? So pad your knees from tabletop. Have your blocks in front of you. Take a nice deep breath and then step the right foot out in front of you. So this is your low lunge, right? So if this pose is very intense for you and you really feel that's enough for me, so make sure to stay here. If you want to go further for deeper stretch, you can start with sliding the foot, the front foot forward and the left knee back. Slide it back. At the same time, right foot forward, left leg back, okay? You have the block handy. You can use your block here underneath your hands. If it's enough, stay here. If you have more space, you can even slide the front heel out in front of you and then moving the back knee back, okay? So maybe stay here. Remember, you don't want to lean to one side, okay? You don't want to open your hips. You want to keep your hips square in one line, okay? And then see if you can stay here, that's fine. If not, grab one of your block underneath the right leg and then sit down. Very long spine like this, okay? If you have more space, you can stay here, keeping your hands to your block just to control the stretch. And then moving the right foot forward, back knee back. And then from here, see if you can lower down a little bit more. Just like this. You can keep your spine tall. You can fold over the right leg. Remember, again, you don't want to lean to the right hip and open the left hip like this, okay? You want to bring yourself back to the center. Then, if you need, sit on top of your block. Place your block underneath the right hip. And step by step, maybe walking your hands forward. So your priority is to keeping your hips square. And then fold forward. If this pose is very intense, you don't like it for any reason, make sure to come back to your low lunge, okay? So hold here for a few more deep breaths. And then gently tuck the left toes under. Walking your hands in, lift the chest. Point the right toes out. And lift the hips. If you need, using your block again. Slide the right foot in, left knee in. And then from here, release. Coming back to your tabletop. Moving your hips side to side. If you need, pushing your hips back, coming to the child's pose, and then shift forward a few times. When you feel ready, coming back for the second side. From tabletop, step the other foot forward. Make sure to check in with your body. If you feel stretched and that's enough for you, stay here. Because this pose is intense for some of us. I already feel a deep stretch to my right hip flexor, but I want to go further and working on the full split. So walking the front foot forward and back knee back. Slide the heel out, the knee back, just like this, okay? And then see if you can keep your hips square. Turn your chest forward, because some of us have a tendency to lean to one side like this. We don't want this. We want to use the props and be mindful. Hands down, maybe stay here, that's enough. Using the block like this. See, you can keep your hips square, okay? Take a moment. Maybe lower down. might feel different from side to side, just like me. Take a few more deep breaths. And then gently start to release. Tuck the right toes under, point the left toes out. Gently start to slide the front leg in and then release the pose. Keep your knees together. Sit back onto your hips. Lower your forehead down into the child's pose. Stay here for a few deep breaths. Squeeze your legs, squeeze your hips. Just take a few deep breaths. Now take one more deep breath. And then gently start to release the pose. Coming to a seated position. If you need Shavasana, feel free to roll down, coming onto your spine. Relax your body. Stay in Shavasana for as long as you need. If not, you can coming up to a seated position. Take a deep breath in, reaching your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Gently bring your eyes open. If you enjoyed this series, be sure to check out additional yoga packages on my website, somi-yoga.com. I would love to hear your thoughts. Please share your experience in the comments below.